Hello everyone, welcome to my kitchen. My name is Michael and today I'm serving up classic Southern sausage gravy over fresh baked biscuits. Creamy, peppery, perfect for breakfast or dinner. Let's get started making the gravy. I like to start with a spoonful of bacon drippings in my skillet. This gives the gravy extra depth of flavor. So with that bacon drippings I've got in there, I'm going to spread that around with my spatula and get the pan ready for my sausage. Now that my cast iron skillet is hot and ready to go, I'm going to add in 9 pieces of sausage. I'm going to cook that through until it is completely done. As you can see here, my sausage is done now. I'm going to take that up and I'm going to put that on the plate and we'll set that to the side. We'll be using that here momentarily for our gravy. Now I'm going to take 4 pieces of my cooked sausage. I'm going to use a fork and I'm going to break the sausage into small crumbles. They'll go back into the gravy at the end for that rich, meaty bite. You can crumble these as fine or you can leave them chunky as you like. It just depends on how hearty you want your gravy. You can definitely crumble up more than 4 if you want to for a more meaty gravy. It's completely up to you. Now we want to check to see how much grease we have in the bottom of our skillet. What we're looking for is about 3.5 to 4 tablespoons of grease. So depending on what you started with your original bacon drippings and how much grease was cooked out of the sausage, you might need to add a little bit more. As you can see here, I'm adding some more bacon drippings to this because I really like the flavor that it imparts in the gravy. And we want to bring that oil up to temperature. All right, I've noticed here that I don't have enough grease in the bottom of my skillet, so I'm adding just a little bit more. Like I say, I'm looking for about 3.5 to 4 tablespoons, and just bring that up till it's completely melted. You'll be able to gauge it at that point once the bacon drippings have come up to temperature. Now let's get ready to add our flour in. I've got the flame on medium heat now, and this is 3 heaping tablespoons of all-purpose flour. We're going to put that in right on top of the bacon drippings that's in the pan. Once the flour goes into the bacon grease, keep stirring so it doesn't clump. The longer you cook this mixture, the darker it gets, and that deeper, darker color means extra richness and flavor in the gravy. For classic sausage gravy, I usually cook it for a couple of minutes until it's golden. But if you want a nuttier, richer flavor, you can take it a shade darker. Now that my roux has turned a nice golden color, I'm going to season it with a little salt and black pepper to taste. I like to season in layers. Adding some now builds flavor right into the base of the gravy. Go ahead and stir in that salt and pepper we just added, making sure it blends evenly into the roux. This helps carry the seasoning all the way through so every bite of gravy has great flavor. Now I've combined 2 cups of milk and 2 cups of half and half, and I'm going to add it to the roux in a consistent manner. Make sure you whisk constantly as you pour, as this keeps the gravy smooth and lump free. With the milk and half added, I'm keeping the heat on medium and stirring constantly. This helps the gravy thicken evenly and prevents any lumps from forming. Cook it until it reaches your desired consistency. A little thinner for drizzling, thicker if you want it to really coat your biscuits. Now that the gravy has reached the consistency I like, you can see how it's thick enough to coat the back of the spatula. It's creamy, smooth, and ready for the crumble sausage to go back in. That final step really brings the flavor together. Stir to combine. You want the sausage evenly distributed without breaking it down too much. Once it's all mixed together, the gravy is ready to spoon over our fresh baked biscuits. Now I'm pouring the finished sausage gravy into a serving bowl. Look at that creamy golden color. Now it's time to plate. Let's spoon that rich, creamy sausage gravy over the top. Make sure the gravy covers the biscuits nicely. Every bite should be coated in that creamy, savory goodness. If you like this content, maybe you might consider giving me a thumbs up. I would really appreciate it. And while you're at it, check out one of these other videos here on the side. You might find something else you like. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Leave me a comment. I'd love to hear from you how your sausage gravy turns out. And I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye now.